Hi, this is Not Too Fast here. Now, if you follow my channel, you know several years back, I installed these side mirror LED turn lights that you see right here. Now, they're looking pretty bad, and also this one doesn't work anymore. I'm not sure if there's a problem with the wiring or the LED itself is completely burnt. Let's go over to the other side. This one still kind of works, but half of it over here is not lighting up. So the plan today is to remove these old ones, and I bought some new LED lights which I'll be using to install it onto the mirror. Here is the brand new LED light I just got in the mail. Bought these off eBay. These are flexible LED strips. Comes in a pair, and the color I chose is yellow. So let's have a closer look at these LED strips. As you can see, it's flexible. Also, if you look at the end, you'll notice that the LED are actually molded into a clear plastic. Also, if you look at the back, there's already a 3M double-sided tape that comes with it. So you just have to peel off the backing and it'll stick onto any surface. At the end where the wire connects, there's a heat shrink here. Actually, it's a bit loose, but great. That's the quality of it, I guess. The negative lead came off. I'll resolder that. That's not a big problem. Let me check the other one also while I'm at it. So let me connect my 12-volt power supply to this so you can see what kind of light output it has. Here's a closer look. And to soften this up, I'm just going to use a heat gun and lightly heat this up, and it'll be easier to mold this to the shape that I need. The length of the LED strip is 12 inches. With the old one, I'm just going to simply pull this back and cut the double-sided tape. The wire I installed through this end here. So right now I'm using a heat gun to soften up the double-sided tape, and it'll be easier to remove the old tape off the mirror. So as you can see, this is coming off very easily now. So I'll continue working my way to this end. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut the old light off. So what I'm planning to do is solder the existing wire I have ran from the last time onto the LED strip. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and stick this onto the mirror. Well, one thing I noticed is that the 3M tape that came with it is coming off. So I am going to use my own automotive 3M tape, the gray one, and apply it onto the back here so to make sure that will not come off. With the old 3M tape, just use your nail and scrape it off, and then I'll clean off the residue with some WD-40, followed by some alcohol or Windex to degrease it, and then I'll put it onto the 3M double-sided tape. So I have this very wide 3M double-sided tape, and I placed the LED strip onto the sticky side, and what I'll do is I'm going to cut this off, and the other half that's not used right now, I'll use it for the other LED strip. First thing you want to do is clean the surface very well. Alright, testing this one out. Looks very nice. I'll get the other side done right now. Now you can't leave that solder joint exposed like that because after a while it will oxidize and then it'll fail. So I've masked off the area where I soldered and I'm going to apply some RTV silicone, this one's black I have here, onto this area and seal it. Well, I think it turned out pretty good, and the overall look is quite nice. The installation was not too difficult. Now, if you want to buy these LED strips, what I'll do is I will put the description of the item in my description box below. I don't typically like to put eBay links down because sellers come and go on eBay. So I'd rather put the description so you can search for the same item. Now, if you're interested in knowing how I ran the wire from the mirror into the vehicle, I'll put a link for the other video I did a few years back when I did the install on those old LED strips. At the end of the video, I will show you how this looks like at night. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to click on the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.